to have a choice. And that's what Christianity is all about. It's about a choice. And I choose to be here and share with what's happened in my life and many of the other believers here's lives. And not just share it, I don't want you just to hear it, I want you to be part of it and I want you to receive it. 11 years ago, I didn't need this God that we're talking about, so I thought. 11 years ago, I didn't want this God that we're talking about, so I thought. 11 years ago, I thought my life was so on track, working so well, didn't need any help. I'd got to the age of 51 by my own strength, so I thought. Okay? And I also thought that this God wouldn't want me, because I had a bit of a checkered past. Now it's not maybe the place and time to talk about it, but I had a checkered past. This God wouldn't want me. But 11 years ago, something changed in mine and my wife's life, and we reached out. We had to reach out because we couldn't cope with what was happening, and so we reached out to this God that I thought I didn't need. And I reached out, and do you know what this God done? He didn't just reach down and take my hand. He lifted me out of the mire that I was in. He put me on his shoulders and he carried me through the problem that I had. He didn't take me away from it. He carried me right through it. But he gave me strength and he gave me guidance to deal with that problem. Okay, this God that I didn't think wanted me, okay, for the previous 51 years was building me into the type of Christian that I became. He'd been in my life for 51 years. I didn't know that. But every time I made a decision, right or wrong, he stuck by me. And I made some wrong decisions, believe me. But he never ever gave up on me. He stuck with me for those 51 years. And when I became 51, I remember saying to somebody, why did he wait? He didn't wait. God is gracious. The Holy Spirit is gracious. He doesn't come kicking into your life. It waits. He waits his time. He bides his time until you invite him in. And that's the way you'll receive him. You have to invite him in. Because he waits patiently, but all the time he's working behind the scenes. He's doing things in your life. You think back over your life and think of some of the things that happened, decisions you made, and God was in them. You might not have noticed it, but you made those right decisions because he was guiding you. I'm going to say this one thing, and many of the believers here have probably heard this. One of the greatest things I heard was that somebody likened God to a sat-nav. Okay, you think about it. You put your route in on the sat-nav, you come to a junction, and it says turn left, and you turn right. Okay? We all do it. Us men, we're good at that. We argue with the sat-nav, so we turn right. But the sat-nav doesn't argue with you. It doesn't give you a hard time. It doesn't decry you. It just resets the route to put you back on the course you should have been. And that's what God does in our life. Until the time when you realise it and think, that's why those decisions were made. That's why I did what I did. And the thing is, he's waiting for you. He's waiting for that time for you to put your hand up and say, I can't do this in my strength, God. I need your help. And he'll reach down, he'll take your hand and promise me, I promise you, this is true. He will reach down, he'll pull you out of the mire, he'll put you on his shoulder, and he'll carry you through your problems. He won't take you away from them, because we don't learn anything if we're taken away from our problems, but he'll take you right through them. And that day that you say, you know, Jesus Christ, I believe you now and I follow you, my life changed. My life changed miraculously and for the better. The last 11 years, my wife's life has been incredible. And he accepted me as I was. He didn't want me to stay that way, but he accepted me as I was. And this is the time. Anybody, all you need to do, it's a simple thing. There's no tricks, there's no massive prayers, there's no things. All you need to do is in the quiet of your own home, wherever you are, just say, God, if you're real, I need your help. And just ask for that. And believe me, he will help you. God bless you all. Thank you very much.